You wanna come here? Right, we're gonna do an all signs. My cat's just staring at me. Hang on, let me open the chat. Hey, Pele. What's up? Oh, baby, we don't identify with Sagittarius no more. I mean, I'm talking about myself. I've transitioned to the Vedic astrology. So, I'm a Scorpio now. Hey, Mexican. What's up, Mexicano? Mexicano. But don't worry, I still have 4 placements in Sagittarius. Still have 4 placements in Sagittarius, so you can't get rid of me. I love that you know what is attractive about you. If it's touched in the right way. That sounds weird, but okay. Hi guys, come on in, come on in. Nino, what's attractive about me is when I fuck your mother and the way I look fucking her. That's what's attractive. I look so good fucking your mom. Hi, Phoenix. Yeah, grown woman. Exactly. If you don't want to get clapped, don't start the shit. If you don't wanna, you know, be put in your place, don't start shit. I'm nice until you start being nasty. Bitch, I will fuck you up. Look at all the males that are being triggered for no reason, just me existing. pathetic. Why are people rating my beauty? We're not here for my beauty. Just because you're ugly doesn't mean that you have to attack women for their looks, okay? Women like me, actually, you probably never had a woman before. So women will not deal with you because you're ugly inside out. Not only is your face ugly, but your soul is ugly as well. So you might want to work on your personality since you don't have the face for it. L4th 2. Have a nice morning. Peace and wonderful things be with you. You too, baby, you too. Thank you for the super chat. Alright, shall we get started? Ellie, don't get jealous. L4th, do you have 2 cents for Ellie Clark? Some homeless bitch here is jealous from the $9. This is why I call, I'm replying to Earth Angel. This is why I call men, mostly males. Because for you to be called a man, you have to earn it. Bitch, just because you are birthed with a little thing between your leg, doesn't mean that you are a man. You have to earn it. Manhood is earned. Because before you became a male, you were a woman. You were a female. So manhood is earned. I'm probably more manly than you can ever be. If I put a fake strap on, I would probably be more manly than you will ever be. So it's okay if you're jealous, because I know that I come across as masculine, because you know that I would bend you over and fuck you good. You know that. Damn, we have so many people projecting! I love it. Give me your energy. I love it. Give me your energy. Give me your energy. Hang on. Let me take it. Give it to me. We have such a sheep mentality. Like some of the dudes here, they were nice in the beginning, and then they thought, "Hey, hang on, let me join the trolls. Let me try to be important." Sheep, sheep. All right, anyways, shall we get started? Wow, we have 10, 100 people in the chat. Let's get started. I think the trolls brought me some good amount of people. Because, you know, commenting, being here, it's good for me. Keep typing in the chat because you're bringing more people in. Thank you. All right, let's get started. Ophiuchus. Hi. Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Ophiuchus. What's attractive about you, Ophiuchus? What's attractive about you? Okay. Damn, Ophiuchus, you are so selfless, huh? You will put your fucking neck on the line for others. And you know, I feel like people really appreciate you around you. I feel like your energy is basically someone that will stand up for a stranger. And that stranger is like, well, you don't have to do that for me. That's so kind of you. So your soul is beautiful. I feel like this is something that you, it's within your character, within your behavior, within your actions. So when you do things for others, people look at you differently, like you suddenly become attractive. It's not about your looks. I'm not saying that you are not attractive. I'm saying what makes you attractive is how selfless you can be. I feel like you are the type of person that will defend a stranger just because you see them being, like, for example, if you see a fight and you see someone getting beaten almost to death, like I would to some of the trolls in the chat, you would step in and it's like, hey, stop, and you would put yourself on the line. You could get injured, you could get hurt, but you don't care. It's something that you are wired to do. Like, I feel like it's kind of like this trait of yours, or this character of yours, it does get you in a lot of trouble. Meaning that you get hurt along the way. But it's who you are. You have such a huge fucking heart. And I feel like it's your soul. It's very forgiving. It's very understanding, very compassionate. In my opinion, a little bit too compassionate, you know? Some people don't deserve the compassion that you have. But I admire it. I see you. It's nice. It's nice to have different types of people, right? So what makes you attractive, Ophiuchus, is your selfless, sacrificial, compassionate soul. Some people could actually see you as an angel. Like some people, for example, you know, when, I don't know, if you, let's say you go through a situation and then a stranger just comes in, helps you and leaves. You are that. So it's almost like people perceive you as an earth angel. It's like, oh, God sent you to me exactly at this time, at the right time, right place, for you to help me. So some people could believe that you are an angel of some kind, that God sent you specifically to help them, and then you left. You are not the type of person that will help and stick around and say, hey, you want to give me some money for that? You know, you want to give me some money for that? You would help and leave, kind of like a Superman or Superwoman, whatever. You would do your thing and like, okay, bye. Or you won't even say bye. It's like, just disappear. It's like, hang on, where was that person that helped me earlier? Nowhere to be found. Your soul is beautiful. I feel like the people around you are lucky to have you. Especially, I'm talking about friends, family, lovers, what have you. You know, I just want to say this as an extra here, Ophiuchus. You are the type of person that it's how do I explain it? You are the type of person that restores faith in people when it comes to humanity. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You are the type of person that people will say, there are good people in the world. There are still good people out there. You can have Sagittarius, or maybe you are an Ophiuchus Sagittarius cusp. This is a beautiful energy. So we just finished Ophiuchus. We're gonna do fire next. Brandon, why are you spamming? What the fuck do you want to ask? It's like having fucking bunch of children in the chat. Miss, can I ask a question? Miss. Take it easy. Ugh, all this spamming for do you believe in God? You sound limited. I don't have time for that shit. Marshmallows, I love vapes. I love it. I think, like, here's the thing. I would agree with you if I never smoked before and then I jumped onto the vape. But I was an ex-smoker. I used to smoke cigarettes. Actually, I smoked cigarettes since I was 13 years old. I had a really bad social friends. You know, I have had bad friends. So when I was I 13, 14, 15, I was hanging out with people that were 21 and above. I never hung out with people my age. Never related to people my age. So those friends were bad influence. And I used to smoke, you know when you fake smoke, I used to smoke the fake smoke. Like I would, inhale some smoke, but I wouldn't inhale it in my lung, just in my mouth, and then exhale. And then one of my friends caught me and he was like, you are not smoking. You are not inhaling properly. And he was like, inhale, take it in. And that son of a bitch is what got me hooked on smoking. So vapes is me quitting smoking in a way. It's like with cannabis. Yeah, I used to smoke that shit as well. It was fun until it was not. I say this often as well. Cannabis is fun for people that are only starting their spiritual journey. But if you reach a certain level, it becomes a limit. It's like a cap. You have to quit in order to go further. You eyes have power. The eyes are windows to the soul. You look very odd. As long as I don't look like you, I'll take it. As long as I don't look like the ugliness that you have on you, I'm good. Thanks, Rayhan. You're loving the guns. They're not that big. But, you know, if I punch someone in the face, I think it would hurt. Alrighty, let's do fire. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see, Sagittarius. What's attractive about you? What's attractive about you? Let's see. Let's see, Saggy. The fact that you don't need no one. You come across as very independent. It's like, I got it. Hands off. I'll do it myself. That's not how you do it. Let me do it. Watch and learn. You could have that attitude. I feel like people love it and hate it. You have this big boss energy. It's like, that's not how you get it done. Move, let me show you how it's done. A little bit of arrogance, but it's the attractive type. I don't think it's overdone. It's not overdone, you know what I mean? So your bossy vibe. And you know, it's not just being bossy. Because some bosses, let's say if you are in a position where you are a boss, some bosses are not fit to be a boss. You look good. You look like you are in your element. You look like you know what you're doing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you look like you know what you're doing. There is something about how you move as well. There is something about, it's like, for example, let's say you're holding a pen, and the way you're holding the pen and the way you're writing, there is something, it's almost like elegant, but also graceful, but also you look like a pro. It's almost like your whole life you were holding a pen. Obviously that's a stupid example, but you know what I mean. You know when people do things and they look like they have done that thing their whole life? And that is when it comes to your independence. That is when it comes to you doing things your way. Your way is the best way. So you could have people inspired, or people that, I mean, you could have also people that are kind of jealous, you know, that are bothered with how arrogant you are, or when you do things, even though you do them right, it's just the confidence that comes with it that upsets people. Bossy. You know, it goes hand in hand with Sagittarius being dominant. Because fire signs and air signs are dominant people. Dominant elements is what I mean. So you come across as someone that knows what they're doing and you look good doing it. You look like you have life figured out. And I feel like maybe you do. You know, it's not like a facade, or it's not something that you are faking. People feel like you are in your element. So it's almost like you were made to be a boss, or you were made to be independent. You were made to be in a leadership position of some kind. People recognize that in you, and you look good doing it. You know, when you watch sometimes movies and you watch The Boss, and the boss is so fucking hot. And it's not really about the position that they hold, it's about how they hold that power and look good at the same time. Do you understand what I mean? So it's your bossy vibe, it's your independence, it's walking in a room and knowing, it's like, you do this, you do that. and everything flows. That is attractive as fuck. And you know, it is attractive. Like, in my opinion, if I see someone that is a leader or that is a boss and they know exactly what they're doing, it's fucking hot. It's hot. It's hot. You know what I mean? You are no sheep. You know what I mean? For someone to be a really good leader, or for someone to be a really good being independent, I just know that person knows a lot about life. I just know that person has that confidence that they have done some type of shadow work that allows them to be in this power. Because when you see someone that is faking being bossy, it's a turnoff. Think about it. When you see someone that is trying to be a boss, trying to be dominant, trying to be independent, but they are so awkward in it and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, it doesn't look good. It's like, just go sit over there. Let me handle this. You could be also the type of person that when something happens, especially if it's stressful, especially if this was work related, let's say, you know, something happens, it doesn't have to be work related, but let's say something stressful happens and everybody is fucking panicking. You will be the one that says, everybody calm down. I got this. Stop worrying. You know, you would be the person that is the calmest in the room. And you would, you know, resolve whatever that is stressing everybody out. That's hot. You know what I mean? That's hot. For a person to be calm during chaos is fucking hot. Okay, I'm done here. Hi, Jessie. Cassandra, you got that right. I am bossy as fuck. Even when I try to be nice and thoughtful, I sound bossy. Like friends, family, even lovers, they always tell me the same thing. It's like, why do you command? Like when I say something to you, I will tell you what to do. And you know, I don't intentionally do it to be bossy. It's just it's just in my nature. And I realized then, it's like, oh, okay, maybe he was bossy. All right. Okay, pardon me, just fucking do it already. Melissa, summer vibes, yes. Crazy hair, white, good tan on. I love summer. A heinous. I don't actually have Taurus anywhere in my chart. Let me see which house I have Taurus in actually. Because even when you don't have a placement, check the house it's in. Hang on. I don't have Taurus anywhere in my chart, but let me see which house Taurus is in. 8th house. What is 8th house? Because I never remember the meanings of the houses. 8th house meaning, what is it? It's house of transformation. Damn, house of transformation is Taurus. So does that mean I slowly transform? I feel like I transform quickly. Signifies intimacy, shared resources, profound psychological shifts. What? Okay. I don't resonate with that. But maybe it's true, who knows? Alrighty. You're Taurus 8th house as well? Summer loves me. All right, let's do, who's next? (3037) Leo. Leo sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see, what's attractive about you, Leo? I just heard everything, so one of you bitches probably said that. Everything. What's not attractive about me? Maybe it is everything. We have the 10 of Cups. Damn. But you are a humble Leo, huh? You're not the type of person that will say everything out loud, at least. You know, you do come across as someone that is attractive all round. I feel like, you know, let's leave the everything on the side for now. But you know what makes you really attractive, Leo? Is your childlike energy. And even if it's not like childlike, it could be like your teenager self when you are a little goofy. I feel like you catch people off guard with it as well. So let's say you're just being your normal self, and then suddenly you bring out your inner child and you say something goofy or you do something goofy. And I feel like people around you find that cute or find that entertaining. Because there's a connection between your inner child and attractiveness. So you bring your inner child out a lot. And it just brings that little bit of a life to it. So you could be in a situation where, you know, everything is serious or everybody is a little bit bored. And then you say something goofy or silly. You make everybody laugh. And people love that shit about you. So you could have like a good sense of humor, or someone that you could be like a class clown, or someone that used to be a class clown when you were younger. That comes to the surface from time to time, doesn't it? It's actually what makes you look really attractive. And you know, psychologically, it has been proven that if you make someone laugh, they will instantly like you, or they will, you know, think you are beautiful, or think that they like you. So, for the males and the men, you know, because males have potential to be men. For the males and the men in the chat or watching, if you wanna impress a girl or a woman when you take her out on first dates, make her laugh. She's gonna like you more. It's a psychological thing. It's not necessarily about what women think, what men think. But if you make your date laugh, they will automatically think that they like you. Because you make them laugh. So it's a subconscious thing. So if you are on a date and you are making your date laugh, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. You can relax your anus. So Leo, anyways, your goofiness and your silliness is what's most attractive about you. Now, we also mentioned in the beginning that you have like an all-round attractiveness around you. From your looks, from your heart, from the way you care about others. So it's a whole community here, and it's kind of expressing that you are an all-round attractive person, which is funny because at the beginning, when I heard everything, it's actually true. But the inner child, the silliness, is what makes you, let's say, most attractive in people's eyes. Okay? Anything else you want to say? Oh, Okay, so I'm getting protectiveness. So you could be someone that is protective of your loved ones, of, you know, whoever that you care about. When you get protective over them. Which is, I think, a Leo trait, right? They do say Leos can be protective over their loved ones, which makes sense. So there's something about you being protective is also attractive. Okay. Hey, Janice. Can I do a tarot on you? That's a fucking weird request. Why the fuck do you want to do tarot on me? It's like cloud chasing in its finest. No, we didn't do Gemini yet. Hey, gorgeous, love your voice. Come to Moscow, I marry you. Bitch, if you want to marry me, you bring your ass to where I'm to where I'm from. I'm not flying for no fucking man anywhere, bitch. The fuck do I look like? Home delivery? Come to Moscow and marry you. Bring your ass here, and then I'll think about it if I want to marry. Ugh. And people wonder why I'm single. Bitch, look at the male behavior. Send the ring, then I'll think about it. I already have a ring. I buy myself rings, bitch. I'm engaged. I'm engaged to the game. You know what I mean? And it's a gorgeous ring, actually. Look at it. It's cute. It's cute. Engaged to spirits. Yeah, you know, I do have spirits that are very attracted to me. I do have protective spirits. Ask my exes, you'll know. You'll know, they'll know, or they know. Will you marry my dad? Depends. Is he a hottie? And does he, can he get it up? Does he still function? Go ask your dad. Daddy, do you still get hard-ons? I'm not asking for myself, I'm asking for my friend. Earth Angel, this is why I say males. Okay? Because when I'm talking about males, I'm not talking about men. You have to understand the difference. There's a difference between males and men. Okay? Don't make me repeat myself. All right, Aries. Aries, did I do a reading for you today? I think so, yes. Aries, Virgo. Aries, you have a reading coming up today as well. So after the live stream, I will be uploading it. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what's attractive about you? What's attractive about you? You. Aries, how do I explain this? How do I explain this? You know what I'm getting specifically? This is to the lovers that you've been involved with. And you have this aftertaste, whatever that means. You have this aftertaste that you leave in people's mouths. Probably cum, but if it's not cum, it could be a metaphor. This aftertaste of you is what makes you attractive. Now let me explain. Let me try to dissect this, okay? Because it feels like people don't really appreciate you when they have you. Or it's kind of like they don't really see you until they lose you. This is specifically in regards to your lovers, the people that you interacted with romantically, okay? We're not talking about like random people here. So specific message here. It's when it comes to your lovers, the people you dated. They don't really appreciate what they have until you are out. So it's more like you are the type of person that brings life, and it could even seem chaotic, but then they don't want to deal with that. But then when it's missing, it leaves like a gap, it leaves an empty space, and they're like, oh my God, I fucked up with Aries. It's interesting how these readings are coming up today. It's not shallow, which is great, you know. We don't want to be talking about the most attractive thing about you is your nose. The most thing attractive about you is your dick. The most attractive thing about you is your ass. So I'm glad it's not actually shallow. So the readings are a little bit in depth here. So you have this aftertaste. People appreciate who you are after you're gone. Or people really see the beauty in you, the energy you brought, the vibe you brought. But they don't appreciate that shit when they have it. They appreciate it when it's gone because it leaves this empty space in their life. You have a lot of people that are stuck on you. You have a lot of people that wish they made different choices with you. Because there's a lot of waste. It's like, what a waste. I fucked up. I fumbled it. And you know, I do want to say, Aries, you could have dealt with a lot of karmics. Not one, not two. Maybe most of your fucking life you've been dealing with karmics. Because there is something about bringing the truth through your vibe, and people kind of like check themselves after they have dealt with you. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like you give them a reality check. But all of this happens when you're gone. It doesn't happen when you're with them because, you know, they take you for granted, blah, blah, blah. But when you're gone, that's when they feel it. And that's when the reality hits them. So you have a lot of people that awaken to the truth and realize that they have a lot of regret. They regret the choices that they made with you. They know they fumbled you. They know they fumbled you. So it's almost like realizing that you were the one after they lose you. Do you know what I mean? So you have a bunch of people stuck on your ass. Not on your ass, literally. They are stuck on you. They can't really let you go. Like right now. Right now you have a bunch of people from your past that are stuck on you. And there is a lot of reminiscing. It's like, Aries was so perfect. I fucked up. Aries did that for me. They could be actually comparing you to others. Aries did that for me. You didn't do that for me. Kind of thing. So you are like your character, the vibe you bring is attractive, but people only feel it after you're gone. It's almost like, you know, when someone makes noise, it's like, ah, and you're like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. And then when it's silent, it's like, ugh, I miss the noise. Maybe that's not the best example, but they do say Aries are loud. So I think it's very fitting for you. Or, you know, when, that's a stupid example, but I think it will explain what I mean here. You know, when parents talk about how, like, having children, it's like so hard. And the moment their children go off to college or they move out, they get depressed a little bit and they miss the old times where, you know, there was lots of laughter and a little bit of a chaos. It kept the energy lively, right? So it's kind of like that. You bring that vibe, but when it's taken away, it's missing. It's felt. Yeah, no. So basically, this is talking about your vibe, your energy that is the most attractive about you, basically, in a nutshell. They always talk afterwards. Yep. Dame Raj, calm down. You are from? What's your name? What are you doing like job? Raj, I don't know who taught you to talk to women like this, but you cannot talk to women like this. Do you understand? First of all, okay, I'm gonna stop because you've removed your comment. I'll let it pass. Right, we finished ether, fire, we're gonna do earth next. Ooh, ooh. Hi, Spooky. Alrighty, let's see who's next. Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see, what's attractive about you? Ay. I laugh because we have the Seven of Swords. So let's see what we're gonna milk out of this one. Let's see. Baby, I mean, I've never seen a Virgo mysterious, like a mysterious Virgo, but hey, I'm sure they exist. You have a mysterious vibe that adds to your allure. You have this mystery this air of mystery around you, and it makes people obsessed with you. They don't know what to make of you. They don't know what to make of you. You are this mystery. Just when people think that they know you, who you are, you surprise them. Maybe you are deliberately trying to be ambiguous or trying to be like an enigma. Because it's almost like people can't catch you. And the reason why they can't catch you, it adds to your attractiveness. And it's true, you know, if you read The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, he talks about how mysterious people are seductive. So maybe you are deliberately doing that and it's working. Or if you're just, that's your nature, that's what's attractive about you, is the fact that you are this puzzle. Now, maybe people don't realize that what they find attractive about you is your mysterious vibe. But it's what gets them obsessed with you. So if you were to be transparent and open, maybe a lot of people would not be interested. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like what's attractive about you is the fact that people don't know you. Which is strange to say, I know, but it's actually what seduces a lot of people. The mystery. And maybe you are not deliberately, you know, trying to be mysterious. Maybe you're just private, but it has the same effect. Whether you intentionally do this or not, it has the same effect. Okay? It's like people are trying to figure you out. And what is attracting them to you is the fact that they don't know you. They don't know what to make of you. You have this mysterious vibe about you. So keep them confused. It's what makes you attractive, I guess. Okay, well, that's it. You know, I'm getting something as well, which is, how do I explain it? I'm getting that you are the type of person that doesn't say a lot. Maybe, for example, if you text someone, you're not saying too much. You're saying few words. Or when you are talking to someone, you do listening more than talking. Which is interesting. When you do this, when you listen more than you speak, psychologically you make people think that they are appreciated, that they are special. So maybe that's what people find attractive about you, that they get to be themselves and you listen and you don't interrupt or talk over. Because your energy is coming across as calm, mysterious, you know, a person with few words. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit narcissistic when it comes to the people that you're dealing with, especially if they think they like you because you are a good listener. You know, because, I mean, I say narcissistic, I'm not talking about narcissist, okay? There's a difference. Because every person has some type of degree of narcissism, but an actual diagnosed narcissist is different than narcissistic, okay? So when people love to talk and people listen, and let's say you are in a restaurant and you both are talking and they're talking about themselves and you're just listening or, you know, answering with few words, that you're dealing with people that are full of themselves, basically. I just want to let you know, you know? But okay, well, mysterious vibes is what is attractive about you. The less they know, the better. It's part of the seduction that you have on people. I actually wrote a quote. The less people know about you, the more you will know about them. Because whatever they think of you will be a reflection of who they are. Something of that sort. I wrote that like years ago on Instagram, if you care to look it up. All right. What's with people proposing today? Is it because I'm wearing a ring on my ring finger or something? What's with people proposing to me today? Are you okay? Imagine proposing to someone online. Weird behavior. Making memories. Just because you tell your dad to eat you from behind doesn't mean that you have the the audacity to ask me that. Okay? Okay? What you do with your dad in private is none of anyone's business. Don't bring that here. Yula pie. You blocked me on Insta? Ha! Probably because you're a fucking weirdo. You want me to block you here as well? Just say it. Say the word. My boyfriend do well. I read it. My boyfriend, my girlfriend do readings too. Is it really true that she can see my gestures without me saying a word, whatever that means, or is she just tricking me? Yulap, you need to have a conversation with your girlfriend. You need to have a conversation with your girlfriend, baby, okay? Stop asking other people about what is happening with you, with your girlfriend. Because I'm sure she will have a story to tell of her own. No, I'm such a gentleman. According to you, to your fucking standards, perhaps. It's always no, I'm a nice guy. Well, he's a perv. I'll be the judge if you're a nice guy or not. Okay? Anyways, so who's next? Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see what's attractive about you, Taurus. What's attractive about you? It's interesting. Taurus, you could have Leo in your chart because you literally have the 10 of Cups, the same as Leo. Okay, so you know what I'm getting? What's attractive about you is that you know how to love a mother fluffer. You know what I mean? You know how to love. You know how to love. And I feel like, I mean, obviously this is talking about romantic suitors, people that you're dating or people that you are in a relationship with. These people, what they find most attractive about you is that you are attentive to detail. You notice. Like, you know what a person wants. You know if a person wants to be touched. You know, if they want something to be done for them. If, like, you know how to love a person. You know how to love them the way that they want to be loved rather than the way you want to love them. Does that make sense? And there is a huge difference between loving a person because that's the way I love you, or loving a person the way they want to be loved. People feel happy with you. And you know, again, you know, most of the time, what makes you attractive to people is how you make them feel, right? So I'm not going to say that it's narcissistic, but I'm just going to say it's how you make people feel. That is what's attractive about you. The fact that you can love them the way they want to be loved. You make them feel good about themselves. You know, it's not really about what you or who you are really. It's about how you treat them. You come across as very thoughtful, very attentive. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm getting a scenario, a very specific scenario. You know, your partner or your date is thirsty and you're like, baby, do you want me to bring you a cup of water? And they look at you, how did you know I was thirsty? Like, there is something about, it's almost like you are psychic when it comes to loving people. You know what I mean? You're so good at it. Even with the people that you didn't go on more than one date with. Like, it's not about you knowing a person very well that makes them see that good trait in you. It's more about you catching what a person wants, even when you don't know them that well. So let's say you go on a date, first date, and you already know what that person wants. Possibly you are someone that is very emotionally intelligent, you know, because that is a trait of someone that is emotionally intelligent. So you know what people want. You know, for example, some people get really confused when it comes to first dates. It's like, should we just hug? Should we kiss? Should we, you know, do something more? Most people don't know what to expect and they don't know how to behave in scenarios like this, especially when it comes to like first dates. You are someone that can know a person well enough, even when you don't know them very well, by reading their body language or by sensing the vibe. Are they uncomfortable? Are they feeling a little touchy-feely? Are they close to you? Are they keeping distance? Like there are things that you pay attention to, which makes you predict pretty accurately what the person wants with you. You know what I mean? And even when people don't understand, you know, how you are calculating this, you might not even fucking know. You might be just a natural in this. But it pays off. People feel special around you. People feel seen, understood. The way you pay attention, Taurus, the way you pay attention. And it's in regard to romance, love. It's not giving like in business stuff. It's more about intimacy parts of your life, okay? I would say you are very emotionally intelligent based on what I see here. So maybe what this is saying in a nutshell, what makes you attractive or what's attractive about you is the level of emotional intelligence that you have, or high level of emotional intelligence. Even with people you barely know, like first date and you will never see them again because it's not compatible, whatever. But even on that first date, you leave a good impression. Okay. All right. I like this. I like this vibe. I mean, Taurians are ruled by Venus, right? So maybe you are a natural. Maybe you are a natural. And it's funny because I said earlier, maybe you have Leo in your chart because you have the first card as 10 of Cups. So Leo is here as well. So maybe you have Leo in your chart. Sweetness. That is very, like your username and the reading, I think that, I think I believe you. Describing me right now, I think I believe you. For you to have sweetness as a username, beautiful. I like it. I approve. You know, my experiences with Taurian men, I mean, I don't know if it's the same case with women, Taurian women, but Taurian men, ooh, they are charmers. They are charmers. They know how to charm you. They can love bomb the shit out of you. And you know, like I met this Taurus man, and I know he was love bombing the shit out of me, but I was like, I don't mind. This is good. I don't care. Yeah, you need to experience a Taurus man. Hey, let me tell you something. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak, okay? If you are the obsessive type, if you are the clingy type, if you need things to move between the two of you fast, don't. Don't. Because the only thing that I had a problem with the Taurian experiences is how slow they fucking move. And it's so fucking true. I don't care if it's a stereotype. It's so true. It's so true. They are obsessive if they fall in love with you. They will not become obsessive with you from the get-go. Listen, if a Taurus man or woman, in my opinion, if they take too long, they don't really want to reject you, and they don't want to deal with you. Just take this, okay? Take this as a sign. If a Taurus person, they are nice to you, they kind of like, they don't want to reject you, because they don't do rejection, by the way. I mean, I've never experienced it. They don't do rejection. They're just gonna prolong to the point where you're sick and tired of it, and then you will leave, and they will be okay with it. They will not reject you. They don't. I feel like they don't like to reject people. Oh my god, I did this to my ex till they left. Are you a Taurian? See what I mean? Yeah, just leave. If a Taurus is taking way too long, like I'm not talking about taking it easy. I'm talking about, possibly leaving you undelivered, maybe unread. They will answer you, but after some couple of days, if they start to do that with you, just know that they are not interested. They're not interested. But they don't want to tell you to your face and hurt your feelings. They're just going to let you figure it out. They're just going to let you figure it out. Okay, wait. I need water. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, I am a Libra ascendant. Hoo-wee. All right, let's see who's next. One, 3, Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. What's attractive about you? That was quick. Capricorn, I'm getting right away, but let me pull the other cards because sometimes, you know, I get messages. I don't need to pull cards no more, but let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. Baby, what type of poisonous kiss have you got? What type of magical what type of magical dick or pussy have you got? Just asking for a friend. Because what's most attractive about you is your sexual energy, and more specifically in the bedroom. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that people that sleep with you, they think that you are soulmates, or they think that you are the one, even if they don't believe in soulmates, whatever. But they think of you as the one. It's like, yep, me and Capricorn, we've had the best sex ever. It must mean something. Even if it was like a one-night stand. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what type of magical wand or magical womb you got, but it's making people trippy. You have people tripping over you, like literally they consider you as a soulmate. They want to marry you. Just because they had a good time with you. Just because the bedroom fun was real fun. And I feel like it's not something that one person thinks, it's a lot of people that you slept with. And they don't know each other, okay? There's this thing I always say. If you have different people from different backgrounds, from different places, tell you the same thing about you, then there must be something that is true in it. Like, for example, I deal with someone that is in this city, but then I meet someone that is in another country and they both say something so similar that they have said to me. If they both say that, then there must be some truth to it. So what I'm seeing here, you have a bunch of people that don't know each other, that believe or think that the sex that they had with you is the best sex ever. Therefore, you must be a soulmate or the one. So what's attractive about you is how you move. How you move. your hips in the bedroom. I don't know what type of movements, what type of sex book you read, but baby, you got people hooked. Like, it's actually warm. Like, you know, like people are feeling spicy over you. Whew. Honestly, even if it's one night stand, even if it was like a one night stand thing, right? Even if you dealt with people once and they never saw you again, they still remember how you felt. They still remember. So maybe you have a very attractive body. So it's either one of those two things. Either your body is T, or you have like a specific part about your body that is magical, or you know how to use your body. You know what I mean? It's one of those. It's definitely physical though. It's definitely physical. There is something about your stamina as well. So maybe you're the type of person that doesn't get tired. High stamina. But you're giving people the best sex of their life, basically. Thank you for your service. Thank you for restoring the faith in humanity through your dick or through your pee-pee. Pee-pee? Not pee-pee. Pum-pum. But hey, these people think that you are soulmate. You are a soulmate or the one. So it's kind of sad. But hey, if you're still dealing with these people, I mean, especially if you are some type of player, maybe this is present moment. Maybe this is your current situation with a couple of people here. So they're not necessarily from the past. Damn, okay. Okay, I'm done with this. Jason, was your wife a Capricorn? Cheated on your ass? That's why you hate them? It's like, oh, let me say something. Let me say something! Fucking loser. Yeah, I do need one of those Chinese fans. I think they're Chinese anyway. Japanese, that's right. Okay, everybody. It's like, I don't know what's with the obsession these days where everybody wants to claim something to their culture, to their tradition, to their country. Bitch, shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter where it came from. You would be surprised how people are so similar. You know, you have a lot of cultures that have so many similarities even though they have never visited each other's country. So it's not that deep. Get over it. You know, like, I fucking hate when people are like, oh, I'm from this country, this is my culture, this is my tradition. Bitch, you're too much in the matrix for me. It's not that deep. No one gives a fuck about your country, Tyler. In fact, at the moment, that country is in pieces right now, huh? Don't be so proud of it. Maybe in 5 years, you will be like one of those third countries. All right, so we finished ether, fire, earth. We're gonna do air signs next. Whew. Hey, Azul. Soaked rice. Good call on erasing or retracting your message, little bitch. Think twice before you send me a message. All right, so let's do air signs. Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see. Sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see what's attractive about you. What's attractive about you, Aquarius? Let's see. That you say it as it is. And you know what I'm getting, Aquarius? You are someone, when you say something, when you say it out loud, not thoughts in your head. When you say something, it is right on the money. So let's say, I don't know if this is like let's say you are with a bunch of friends and your friends are arguing about something that you consider stupid or maybe even obvious for you. And you're like, hang on, what do you mean? This is the truth. This is what's happening. This is what's going on. And you explain everything. And your friends look at you like, wow, I think you're right. Like there is something about you speaking your truth, but it's not just speaking truth to people that can't listen. I feel like you have the ability to make people understand, which is a different skill, you know, because speaking your truth is one thing, but being able to make people understand, especially if they are on different levels of intelligence, that's a fucking skill. So what I'm getting is basically your communication. What makes you attractive is the way you are able to communicate to different types of people and to connect with whatever, how many cells they have in their brain. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with someone stupid or if you're dealing with someone smart. I feel like you are someone that is able to explain something in a way where they can get it. You know what I mean? Which is a very impressive, it's an impressive skill. It's an impressive skill. So transparency and knowing what you are talking about and knowing how to make the person understand. Because you know what I'm getting? I feel like when you talk, people listen, especially if you are surrounded by people that heard you talk before. Like, for example, if your friends know that the things you say are spot on, the moment you talk, they stop talking and listen. Because they know you're going to say something that's going to be valuable or say something that's going to be beneficial to hear. It's like, no, hang on, listen to me. And then everybody shuts up. Okay, go on, tell us. So you come across as a little bit, like you have like a powerful presence, I want to say. When you talk, people around you know that you're about to say something important. I don't think you are the type of person that will say something that you're not sure of. Do you know what I mean? So when you say something, people know you're about to say something good. So it's your level of communication and the way you communicate. And it's like you have this ability to change the way you explain things depending on your company. So you could be talking to someone that let's say they don't speak the same language as you. And so you will try to almost imitate their language, but with your language. And it's funny because I sometimes do that. So for example, if I talk to someone, let's say that is from India, my accent will automatically change so that I can connect at least through the accent instead of the language itself. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's a dumb example, but it's something like that. It feels like you have the ability to change. Like, for example, if I talk to someone that doesn't speak English and their English vocabulary is not going to be great, I will only use like 1 to 2 word and very common words. It's like, yes, I want this. No, I don't need, without adding the proper grammar. Do you know what I mean? There's something about I don't know who you're talking to, but maybe it's people from different backgrounds, different countries, different languages, so you know how to communicate. So you could be talking to someone and say, listen, I speak, you listen. Like, you know what I mean? When people do that, especially if there's language barrier. Something like that. It's attractive. I feel like the people around you, especially if they have witnessed you dealing with someone that is difficult, or you could have like a language barrier with that person, and they just looked at you or witnessed you dealing with a situation and coming to some type of an agreement, even though there is that difficult communication level. Which is impressive, It means that you are someone that kind of adjusts according to what's happening within the environment. And it's a good skill to have, let me tell you. Okay, well, transparency, level of communication, and the type of communication. Okay, so when you talk to different types of people. Okay, that's cool. Whew. Stop making noises. Okay, let's see who's next. Gemini. Gemini sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see what's attractive about you, Gemini. What's attractive about you? How are we taking this? Yes! Okay. Whoa, whoa. Oh, you sexy motherfucker. Let me, hang on. Right away, you have this sex appeal that people want to exploit. Damn! You know, I feel like your beauty is not like hubby or wifey material. It's more like one night stand. whatever the fuck that means, okay? I don't know. You know, you it's almost like you appear to be like a porn fantasy. Like you, I mean, people sexualize everything these days, but let me try to be more specific. It's like you have this appeal. It's how do I explain it? It's more like people want to exploit the beauty that you have or the handsomeness, whatever. It's not about taking you seriously. I feel like when people look at you, they assume that you're gonna be an expert in the bedroom. I don't know what is giving that, exactly what is giving that impression about you. It could be the way you dress, you know? Like, I don't care if you, like, I'm not, like, shaming the way you dress or whatever, but people are judgmental. So sometimes if you wear something revealing or sexy, especially if you're a woman, people assume it's like, oh, you're looking for a one-night stand. You know what I mean? There is something about exploiting you rather than taking you home to meet the family. Do you know what I mean? So it's definitely what's attractive about you is your beauty, but it's not the fact that it's just beauty. It's more about your sex appeal. You are sexy. You're not like just beautiful. You're sexy. Maybe you have those. People assume, like, you know, I feel like this is strangers. So you could have people that assume that you know how to do crazy positions or gag on a 12-inch dick. It's like, you know, like it's take it up the ass all the way deep. You know, it feels like that. They are assuming things about you. Obviously, if you're a guy, apply the same thing on a fucking guy. I'm not gonna give you examples, female, male. But people sexualize you, like all the way sexualize you. And I don't want to say I don't blame them because it sounds horrible to say, but bitch, look at. You have the devil and the emperor. These energies are fiery. These energies are sexual. You come across as a fantasy. We have the Nine of Cups. I mean, look at this card. It's kind of like a fantasy, a mermaid, right? It's a beautiful lady. With the emperor, the devil. It's sexual. It's charged. It's a sexually charged sex appeal. And people are like, I will pay you. Maybe there are people that think that you are a sex worker. I mean, you know, it's offensive, right? Especially if you're a woman and people or someone comes to you and is like, how much? I will slap you, you son of a... It actually happened to me a few times. One time I was standing in front of a place, a dodgy place, you know. I was standing like this place is above like a supermarket or like a you know like a whatever you call it. It's like a mini market, whatever. And I was standing by the stairs, not realizing that there is actually like a whole business upstairs. And I was standing by the stairs and I was smoking. And I was like, why is everybody eyeing me from head to toe? Like they're not just passing and making eye contact, but they're actually looking at me and kind of like judging everything. I was like, why are people looking at me like that? And then I turn my head and I see some fucking rabbit looking thing, like the logo. And I was like, oh shit. They probably wanted to ask me how much. And also, like if you stand in the corners, where I live, it's very known. If you stand around corners, especially when I'm waiting for a cab or something, people slow down with their car thinking that I'm gonna come to the window and say, hey baby, you looking for a good time? It's shitty, let me tell you. Shitty. Living the perks of being a woman. But anyways, you could be experiencing something like this, Gemini, where people are assuming that you could be like a sex worker, or they're judging the looks of you. There is this sex appeal about you. That's it. That's what makes you attractive, I guess. But it feels like this is a point of view that you get from strangers. Not necessarily people that know you well, to know that you are not like a sex worker, unless you are, who knows. But it feels like these are random people just judging on your looks. Okay. Ew, 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 ew. I just got like an extra message here for you. Some of these people, if not most of them, are people that are not even available, and they take a screenshot of your physical appearance for the wank bank later on, while they hide in the toilet, jerking one off you. Ew. Okay, I'm done. Bye. That was not the most positive readings of today, Gemini. But hey, if you take it as a compliment, I guess. You are sexy as fuck. We're just gonna leave it there. Do we have sex workers in the chat? Or only clients? Because I assure you, some of the males in the chat definitely pay for sex. Definitely. Do we have people here that complain about women having OnlyFans, but they will gladly pay for it? Mm-hmm. Fucking losers. Appreciate you, Lola. Vicky, you come on my live stream. This is not the first time I've seen you now. You come on my live stream just to drop woman as if like it's an offensive thing to say. Bitch, you would be so happy if you landed a woman. You will have to pay your grandma to sleep with you while she's on her pills passed out. Everybody pays. Okay then. All right. Males, I tell you, they're funny. Anyways, so Libra. Libra sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see what's attractive about you. Libra, I mean, Libra. I mean, you bitches are attractive everywhere. Especially women. I have still yet to see, whatever. I still have to see a Libra that doesn't look good. A woman Libra, I've never seen a woman Libra that isn't like done up, dolled up, looking good all the fucking time. I've never seen a Libra that doesn't look good. Have you? Have you? Never seen a Libra that does not look good. What is that about? But anyways, let's see what's attractive about you. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Your heart. So this is not talking about your physical appearance. You know, maybe there's nothing to say about that. It's duh. It's obvious. Okay, you're attractive. But this is talking about your heart. What's attractive about you is your heart, how kind you are. You know what I'm getting, Libra? You could be the type of person that looks mean, but once people get to know you, it's like, wow, you're actually really nice. You're actually really nice. So you could be the type of person that comes across as stuck up, you know, it's like, don't bother me. You could have the resting bitch face. Don't bother me. But once people get to know you, it's like, oh, no. You're really cute and sweet and nice. Because your heart, what's attractive about you, it's not really your looks. Because maybe it's already attractive, you know, maybe people are like, okay, what else? But then they get to know you, it's like, wow. You have a big heart. You are showing up as the King of Cups, by the way. The King of Cups is someone that loves deeply, that loves genuinely. You care genuinely about the people around you. Even if it's like a friendly interaction, people see your heart. People see your heart. It shows quickly on you. So even if they make assumptions about you before they get to know you, the moment they start talking to you, the moment you start to just interact, you're actually really fucking sweet. Do you know what I mean? You come across as very friendly. We have Page of Cups. So you are friendly. But I feel like people don't see it right away because you show up as also the Tower. So maybe people assume that you're going to be mean or you're going to, you know, you see yourself above others. But then they talk to you and you start smiling and your face lights up. And you're really fucking sweet and you shock people. And I feel like it makes them really see you differently. It's like all of a sudden, it's not only your beauty or the intimidation that they perceive you as, but the beauty behind it, your personality basically, or your heart more specifically. Because you come across as down to earth, friendly, you can talk to anybody. So interesting. This actually reminds me of a friend. You know, if you see her, I mean, I say about my friend, but I get the same bullshit. You know, if you see her, she's like, she's got that mean look. You know, she can be very intimidating. But once you talk to her, she is like, and she's the type of person that is like, oh my god, yes, ooh. She's like that, okay? But if she's not talking to anybody, she's just minding her business, she looks mean, and she walks like, you know, the moment she talks to somebody, her face just lights up. I've seen it in action as well. So you could be that type of person. Once people get to know you, they see your heart through your eyes, your smile, and they're like, oh my god, you're so sweet. So what's attractive about you is how friendly you are, how big your heart is, and you're actually very down to earth. When I say down to earth, I'm not taking away from your confidence. I'm talking about you being like real, you know, like human, right? Because I don't really like the down to earth. It feels a little bit that, but I mean it in a good way. Yes, authentic. I would say authentic. Mm-hmm. Well, Jessica wants attention. What's happening? Someone fill me in. Everybody wants attention. Cameron, appeal to your mother. I think she would be up for it. I think all your friends want to see your mother topless, so you can make some serious good money from that. Convince her. Hi, Alibi. Soaked rice, you're not allowed here. First you have to hit puberty and then come back. Soaked rice definitely fantasizes about his mother. Because the moment I mentioned the other dude's mother, Soaked rice is like, oh shit, I am not allowed to fantasize about my mother. First hit puberty, get over your crush over your mother, and then come back to the chat. Alright, anyway, so we finished ether, fire, earth, air. We're gonna do water next. All right, let's go. Let's see what water signs. I was gonna say Earth. All right, let's see Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see what's attractive about you. Let's see what's attractive about you, huh? Huh? There you are, showing up for your sign. Dude, I just noticed the Hangman and the High Priestess. Pisces. The fuck? You little freak. Pisces, you little freak. Let me explain. So, I feel like these are people, like what people perceive attractive about you. It's kind of like, how to explain it? So it's almost like people make an impression about you first, that you are this holy, pure, so innocent. And then they get to know you. And then you are nasty. In a good way, I guess. You show up as a fucking freak. We have the devil. So you give the impression that you are like, oh my God, I would never, oh my God, no, oh my, ew. Until you get to the bedroom and then you nasty. There isn't anything you wouldn't do. Like, I feel like nothing is really off the books. Does that make sense? Nothing really is off limits, I would say. Bitch, I see you. You're not fooling Noah. I feel like what this is saying, basically, people get fooled by your innocent vibe. It's like, oh my God, I fear God. Daddy in the sky, please make the fuck tonight really good. I don't know, that's some cheesy shit. But you know what I mean? Like, you come across as really holy, pure, innocent, like Virgin Mary, until you get to the bedroom and then something takes over you. And then you become a demon. Don't get me wrong, that's what's attractive about you. So it's not like a bad thing. People that end up in the bedroom with you get to see the demon in you. And they like it. They like it a lot. Keep doing it. So you could be the type of person that people would take to meet their family, and then you both will sneak to the bathroom to get a little fuck out of your system. And then you will kind of be like, and then go back to the family table as if nothing is happening or nothing happened. You could be the type of freak that will have like a vibrator up your pum-pum, and your partner is with the controller. With the controller, and you are eating dinner like, Just saying. I feel like you are a freak, and the people that get to see it love that shit about you. They love it. They love it. Because they can take you everywhere and you will look innocent. No one would expect anything. And then behind closed doors, something takes over. You are a fucking freak. And it's approved. It's what makes you attractive. I feel like you have this almost like dual personalities. It's like people don't expect that side to you. And then you surprise them. Like an angelic face with a devilish heart. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's what's attractive about you. Okay. Okay. Hey, have fun. So true. You know, like Pisces, I think they, like Pisces, I mean, I don't know if it's men and women, but I think Pisces in general, as a sign, they are freaks. When it comes to Pisces being horny, nothing is off limits. Am I right or am I right? When a Pisces is horny, nothing is off limits. It's like, hey, I don't care if we get caught and we get arrested, at least we got a good fuck out of it. You know, there's like this unhinged. When you are horny, you become unhinged. I don't give a fuck. Okay, we'll sleep in the cell, but hey, we did what we wanted to. I mean, I'm assuming that you sleep with someone you like anyway. And if we like you... What? Do you do charity sex? All right, let's see. Who's next? Scorpio. Scorpio, we already started spicy with the Pisces. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Let's not make assumptions. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see what's attractive about you. You know, I have a feeling it's not going to be sexual, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is a very, very Scorpio trait. Okay, so let me just prepare you for that. You see things in people that people don't even see in themselves. So you could be saying something, let's say you could have said something to someone a year ago, and they are like looking at you crazy when you said it. And after a year, they realize that you were right. It's like, how did Scorpio know? Bitch, Scorpio. But, you know, most of the time people don't believe things until they experience them, and then they believe you, right? So you could be seeing things that people don't see in themselves, and they will realize it after some time. And then they will, okay, wait, hang on. Scorpio told me this a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So you see people. You see them on the deepest level. You see them on a level that they don't even see themselves. And it's so attractive because to be seen is to be loved, right? Have you heard of that? To be seen is to be loved, or to be understood is to be loved, something like that, right? So when you see people on their deepest level and they realize it after some time, it automatically, speak, Mercury retrograde, speak. It automatically makes you like this otherworldly to them. And if they are someone that doesn't believe in psychics or doesn't believe in these psychic abilities that humans can possess or humans can practice, they become like in awe of you. They become in awe of you. Do you know what I mean? You come across literally as otherworldly, because this is the Aquarius card, right? And what is the Aquarius stereotype? Alien. So you might even make people feel a little bit scared of you, but at the same time they are very impressed with you or in awe. So what's attractive about you is that you can see people better than they see themselves. And by the time they see themselves as you see them, that's when they develop this huge crush on you. Or even if you were with these people like in a relationship, whatever, they develop a true crush on you once they find out that you said something that deeply resonates with who they are, but they couldn't see that in themselves when you said it. You know what I mean? This feels like a blessing and a curse at the same time. You know when people say it's a blessing and a curse? It feels like this because most of the people that you said these things to, or that you said something like about who they are, or maybe you said something that is within them, like a potential of some kind, or a fear of some kind, or a dream of some kind, and they didn't pay attention to that until they realized it within themselves after some time. Maybe it's off-putting because maybe some type of argument broke, or maybe the person that you were with thought you were crazy, right? Because they don't see it. So this could be like exes, ex-friends, whoever that disconnected from you, because it feels like now they see you differently rather than when you said something to them. So you could have people crushing on you after they break up with you, or people that really admire you after they disconnect from you. What makes you attractive, or what's attractive about you, is that you have this scary accuracy when it comes to you seeing people. It makes you an alien, like you are otherworldly. Again, I warned you. I said it from the beginning. I told you. It's got this stereotype of a Scorpio. So, okay. That's it. Cray cray, are my eyes telling you to shut the fuck up? Or did you not read that? Can you see that in my eyes? You say you can talk with your eyes. They're telling you right now, shut the fuck up. Ooh, it's so warm today. Pineapple does not belong on a pizza. No, just no. Or as the Italians would say, what do you mean, pineapple? What do you mean, pineapple? Oh, we don't know this. No. Vaffanculo. What do you mean, pineapple? Foolishness. Why don't you switch on the fan? Because I have so many fans in the chat. I don't need another fan. All right. Cancer. Cancer, let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what's attractive about you, Cancer? What's attractive about you? Okay. Interesting. This is talking about what's attractive about you is the fact that you are exclusive. You are not easily accessed. And I feel like this is not really talking about, you know, like how easily you would open your legs. This is more about, even if it's with friends, family, strangers, lovers, you have this, how do I explain it? It's like VIP only, very important people, very exclusive. It's like, do I even know you? Excuse me, sir, madam, who are you? It feels like you have this personality for people that don't know you and people you don't know. And this personality, this totally selfless, loving, beautiful energy. I feel like when it comes to lovers, if you deal with someone or if you decide to be with someone, you become this ultimate lover. You become the most loyal lover, the most loving, nurturing, whatever else. You become the perfect lover. But this type of treatment is not for everybody. So even if you are dealing with someone, let's say you are dating someone, but they don't get to experience the exclusive you. So you could have people that have dealt with you, but they have never seen that loving side of you. And maybe they hate you for it, whatever, right? But it feels like you are someone that is exclusive. I'm not going to be this loving, lovey-dovey type just because we are dating. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like your energy is talking about, you have to earn me. You know, I'm not going to give you this love just because you want it. You have to earn it. And it makes people want to earn it. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like looking at a mountain, and at the top of the mountain, there is the promise of being loved unconditionally in so many ways. But you have to climb that mountain. Some people are like, no, come on down. I don't want to climb the mountain. And you're going to be like, I don't give a fuck. Don't climb the mountain. I don't want you. But for those that are willing to climb that mountain to meet you, that is what makes you attractive. The fact that you are actually not available, that you are not easy. Do you understand? So you have people that want to earn it. They want to earn you. So basically, I can call this hard to get. So the more hard to get you are, the more attractive you appear. And it's true, you know, there are a lot of people that use this kind of trick. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna make myself hard to get so that they get obsessed with me. Maybe you're not doing that deliberately. Who knows? Maybe you are doing it deliberately, but that's what makes you attractive. The fact that you are not easy to attain. Because what you promise is so valuable. It's so like, it's what people want in love, especially when it comes to love, okay? And even if it's not like sexual love, it could be like friendship love. Or you could be someone that has strict boundaries. If you don't respect those boundaries, I'm not gonna deal with you. And good on you if you do that, right? So you being hard to get is actually what makes you attractive. I'm not saying that you're not attractive. What adds to your attractiveness, okay? So you appear as if like you are this prize and I have to earn you. It makes you attractive. And you know, there are people actually that will, you know, bombard you with questions just like, what's your body count? You know, how many people have you slept with, or something like that. And if you are the type that is hard to get, you are probably what people think, a person that wasn't touched too many times, right? So in their head, they're thinking, ooh, if you are hard to get, it means that you are not easy. It means that you are not a whore. You know, that type of mentality. So maybe that's what is adding to your attractiveness. Like, oh my God, you are that fruit that is really high on that tree, and you are the only juicy fucking fruit on that tree. I'm gonna climb that tree, and if I fall, I fall, but it will be worth it when I pick you. That's what makes you attractive. So I guess keep on doing it. You seem to be the expert at that. Don't touch me, bitch! Don't touch me. You can hear a mosquito? It's probably a fly that wants to speak. It's like, let me do a tarot reading. You know, the forbidden fruit effect is lethal. It is lethal. I don't need to protect myself from spirit. Like the only spirits that become a nuisance for me are young spirits. What I mean by young spirits, it's like childish spirits. You know, they like to be a little sneaky. They like to be a little bit like tease. You know, like they will. It's almost like you know, when you play with a child hide and seek. It's like they can be a little bit annoying, and they can be creepy a little bit, but. You know, these are childish, you know, nothing scary. But most of the time, spirits don't fuck with me. They know better than to fuck with me, that's for sure. Yeah, and I mean all spirits. I'm not just talking about good spirits. There are good spirits, bad spirits all around you. Baby, I am both. I am not just light, I am also dark. So spirits understand these things. You don't have to worry about bad or evil spirits if you are the master of your dark side. The same way that I would fuck with a bitch in the human form, they know not to mess with me as a spirit form as well. So I don't care if it's a good spirit, bad spirit. As long as there's respect, we're good. And let me tell you, spirits are respectful. Let me tell you. Like, if you would tell me choose between an evil spirit and an evil person, I would choose the evil spirit. Because the evil spirit is wiser than the evil human. Think about that. All right, you guys, that's all the signs done. Aries, Virgo. Readings coming up after the live stream. Stay tuned for that. You will see the timestamps if you missed out on the timing or your readings or the placements. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Yeah, we have 111 in the chat, huh?